Welcome back to Indemo's Q2 video. Now, my name is David. I'm joined here with Indemo CEO Sergejs.
Hi folks, hi Indemo community. I'm glad to see you in the Q2 review video.
So Sergejs, in a nutshell, what would you say was Indemo's Q2?
Well, David, it was really powerful quarter for us, and it will be a huge list of things which we would be glad to share with you today. But of course, we will stick to the most significant and the most important, which was impacting our community during these last 3 months.
In Q2, Indemo teamed up with Aquarium Investments in order to publish a blog to help investors and visitors understand why Indemo focuses so much in Spain. As you may or may not know, our products are sourced from Spain. Maybe Sergejs, you can give a brief.
Yeah, so we had several times our community asked to provide general excourse to the performance of Spain and other things why it's visible to invest in discounted debts coming from Spain. So as usually we heard the voice of our community, of our customers, and in cooperation with our co-founder and equity investor asset management company Aquarium Investments, we have prepared a detailed macro outlook of Spain in general, Spain economy. I would say outlook for the first half 2024. And of course, also we touched upon the housing market and NPL market as it's directly touches and influence our product. And I would say like to point out that we saw from the other market players that when the investors were not basically assessing or understanding the market where the investment product operates, it could lead to the bad cases because, of course, the geographical risk, geographical situation, when we speak about real estate investments or real estate debt investments, of course, matters. So, David, maybe we could share the key findings from that valuable long read report for the community in this content we are creating today.
Okay, so of course, it's we recommend that you look into read the blog and find out more for yourselves, but I'll give you some highlights. We found how Spain's GDP is rising, the unemployment is going down. We see how it's in a good geopolitical position away from risks currently occurring in Europe. And we have seen how there is a booming real estate market, both in domestic and foreign sectors. Maybe something else you would like to add?
Yeah, so I would say a very significant fact is that prices, real estate prices, housing prices are rising for almost 37 consecutive quarters, basically, which attracts and which is driven by both domestic and foreign buyers. We know that currently the demand was lower due to high interest rates, and with recent ECB decision to make the interest rate lower with next rounds of lowering the rate, we could predict that domestic demand will be higher than even the supply offered on the market, which of course will push the prices even up, which for our product is best scenario, of course.
So to find all the graphs and all the data that we have, it's all posted on the blog. Make sure to look at our description and you can see everything there. So let's get started with Indemo's Q2. Now, last time I asked you specific stats, specific questions. Maybe we can take a look at them now. The first one was the AUM, assets under management. And I'll briefly cover the numbers for that quarter. For the first quarter, it was at 1.6 million, over 1.6 million of AUM. The customer base was 600, over 600. And now, in the second quarter, we can see that it's at 2 million, over 2 million for the assets under management. And the customer base has grown to an outstanding 1,700. Maybe you can comment on this.
Yeah, so sure, we see strong demand, I would say, a strong interest from the potential customers who registers, who creates portfolios, start testing the product we offer, and basically this proves that the unique product which we introduced 1 year ago is demanded. The community is interested in it, and each month, each quarter brings new and new customers which try out the discounted debts. And of course, we have also positive growth forecast for Q3 as well.
So once again, congratulations on tripling your customer base. Now let's move on to repayments. Maybe you can specify what statistics happened.
Sure, David, I will comment. We saw 2 debts repayments during Q2. It was one repayment which took place in April. We shared the stats in the previous podcast we had for Q1, and in the last week of June, we saw the repayment of the second debt, A26 ID, and it was also significant. It produced significant repayment flow. It was 164,000 euro repayment. This debt was backed in 34 notes, and I would say the more major thing, it's impacted almost 50% of the investors' portfolio, so half of our investor base, and the average weighted return on investment for investment portfolios of our customers was around 30% per annum. So this fact, repayment fact, and stats proved that the product which we introduced can give substantial returns, being backed by real estate from Spain.
Of course, after these repayments, those debts were taken off the platform, but we've added new debts into the platform, and investors were very happy. In the Telegram group, they were very happy to see that new debts were added, and they were happy to invest, to put in their passive income into these debts. So Indemo's second quarter wasn't just about debt repayments or new debts added to the platform. The icing on the cake was Indemo's 1-year anniversary, which brought many things. Among them, wonderful opportunities for our investors through the Indemo Investor Summer Festival. Now, I'll briefly go through what they were, and then we'll discuss them more in detail. Cashback, 2% cashback. Then the Refer a Friend, the brand new Refer a Friend method, and new platform features, among other things. Maybe let's start with cashback.
Yeah, super. So I would say the cashback, it was the first time we introduced and welcomed investors to get the cashback on Indemo since our launch. So, if usually in Indemo we say something, it is really something. So if we say the cashback, it's cashback. The key terms was, of course, which make us different from other market players. It was quite high level of cashback. So it was ranging from 2% to 3% to dedicated part, and of course it was instant cashback, so investor was getting money straightforward, not waiting for some couple of months for money to come in. We didn't add any limits or thresholds or any other, I would say, shady terms. So you just deposit the money, make the investment, and the cashback is credited to your account straight away. Of course, it's our community, and of course, outreach to potential customers was tripled, boosted, and we are very glad and basically very satisfied with the results of this event which we offer to our community.
Yes. So to recap, 2% cashback on any invested amount, 0 codes needed, paid instantly, and available to all investors. Now this will end. It's not forever. It'll end July 31st. So depending on when this video comes out, you may still have time. So hurry quickly.
Yeah, guys. So just a couple of days left. So don't think too long and try out and boost your returns with a cashback, because it's makes the additional boost of your return on investment, which you place in debts and notes on Indemo.
So yes, don't forget about the cashback. But now let's move on to Refer a Friend. Now, companies like ours, they grow based on word of mouth. So in order to show how much our community means to us, we've decided to completely revamp our Refer a Friend. So how was the old Refer a Friend?
Yeah, sure. So the previous or old campaign, we could say, was giving just a 0.5% to the introducer, so a customer who introduces, and the friend or relative who was introduced was not getting any bonus, any cashback. And the term of the referral like campaign was just half a year, but of course now we boosted it with a super term. So David, maybe let's go with the key commercial terms which the guys could use and get.
Yeah. So as you can see, now it's you receive 1%, your referral receives 0.5%. Before it was nothing, and it lasts for a whole year now. This is the main changes that have happened to the Refer a Friend program.
Yeah. So like to put it in the nutshell, so first of all, it's one of the longest referral periods on the market. So nobody like provides 1 year. So it's one whole year when you get the bonus, both your friend and you who has been reintroduced. Then of course everything is instant, same as cashback, and there is no thresholds, there is no limit. So basically you don't need or your fraud don't need to get some limit for payouts to come out. And the last thing, which is still like just for a couple of days, usually the campaigns cannot be combined, but in case of Indemo Investor Summer Festival, we combine both campaigns. So your friend who will register and invest till the end of July will get both the 2% cashback and 0.5% referral bonus. So bringing the total benefit to 2 and 5% instant cashback on their investments. And of course, being introducer, you will get 1% for the whole year. So don't miss out.
So let's quickly go through these main enhancements and improvements. We started for the first time our analytics dashboard, where they can see the return of investments, net assets value, the uninvested funds, a summary of their notes and debts in their portfolio. We continued with the upgraded portfolio view, which helps now the investors to follow the returns, the repayments, and the debt recovery status. We upgraded the investing dashboard. It's now called Market, where you can see on the map pins of the debts you've already invested in and your exposure to them, as well as the debts you haven't tried out yet. We upgraded the notes summary, where you can easily find the debt's exposure to the notes, and more UX improvements for safety, for security. For more information, you can go to the blog, read more. There's a long blog article on it. And for more hands-on experience, you can start your account. So now that Q2 is coming to a close, investors are eager to find out what's going to happen with Indemo in Q3 in the next few months. Maybe you could shed a light on this. Give us a sneak peek.
Yeah, sure. So the anniversary months and Indemo Investor Summer Festival is not over. We have plenty of things to announce and share with you in the coming months, especially in Q3. Which from the summer will start with first month of autumn, September. I would say just mentioning about the key things is that we plan to list up to 7 new debts on the platform. There is a big chance that the new repayments can pop up, and I would say we are in the final stages of releasing and announcing the new features which will make the revolution on the market. So I would say one of them are like idealist integration. So we plan to add new feature in cooperation with Idealista, which is leading real estate, big data and ads service provider in Iberia, Italy, so Spain, Italy, and Portugal. Of course, we will announce the long-awaited mortgage loan investments on which currently the team is working on. It will be the second type of the note on the platform, which comparing to the discounted debts will give investors opportunity to invest in mortgage loans with low LTV originated in Spain and backed by real estate with low loan to value. It will not be basically it will be like classic bank mortgages type loans, not development loans or business loans, and it will be things to share with the community, of course. Then we will plan to start the Investor Academy articles. So the first articles, or one of the first articles, will be connected to the debt policy, or how the time and recovery stages influence, impact the debt prices or price to value ratio, which you see on the platform. Then, of course, we will show you the secondary market prototype, because our secondary market, which we are already working on, is and will be different from the secondary markets you used to on the other P2P platforms. And last but not least, we are working on the new campaign, which will be the revolution on the market. So like it will be wow. So just follow our announcements, be the first to get them. As I told, like the first investors getting all the news is the investors who follow our Telegram channel. Once again, link is below, and other channels which we use as well as social networks. So David, I suppose it was good content today. So dear investors, enjoy the rest of the summer, and of course follow announcements, news for us. Don't miss the events which are closing at the end of July. And David, probably we could close up this content.
Thank you for tuning in to this video. We hope you liked it. Please leave a review on Trustpilot. We work hard at Indemo to meet our customer needs. And other than that, see you in the next quarter.
Thank you, folks, and see you.